It's a rivalry that keeps getting hotter by the day. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. And now, it's reached a whole new level because Nike just officially launched Caitlin Clark's brand new logo and her exclusive Nike jersey line. While Angel Reese's much-hyped Reebok deal is already looking like a complete disaster. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what happened, how Nike's decision has taken Caitlin Clark's brand to new heights, why Angel Reese is furious about her own shoe line flopping with Reebok, and what this means for the future of women's basketball. So stick around, because this one is going to be explosive. Let's start with the obvious. Caitlin Clark has been the biggest name in basketball since she stepped into the WNBA. Her incredible shooting range, her record-breaking college career at Iowa, and now her impact with the Indiana Fever have turned her into a household name. It was only a matter of time before Nike capitalized on this momentum. But Nike didn't just stop at giving Caitlin a jersey line. They went all in. They launched her official Caitlin Clark logo, a sleek design that captures her signature shooting style and her initials. This is exactly the kind of branding we've seen Nike do for legends like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kobe Bryant. Now, think about that for a second. Caitlin Clark is still in her rookie season, yet Nike is already giving her the superstar treatment usually reserved for generational athletes. Her jersey went live on Nike's website, and within hours it's sold out. Fans across the country are already lining up to grab her gear. This shows the insane demand for anything connected to Caitlin Clark. Nike knows she's not just a basketball player. She's a cultural phenomenon. She brings in TV ratings, ticket sales, and merchandise revenue. She is, without a doubt, the WNBA's golden ticket right now. Now, let's contrast that with Angel Reese. When she signed with Reebok last year, it was seen as a bold move. Reebok, which has been trying to re-enter the basketball market, pitched Reese as their face of women's basketball. On paper, it sounded like a power move. She would be the centerpiece of a brand trying to rebuild. But here's the problem. Reebok doesn't have the cultural weight that Nike does. Reebok hasn't been a dominant basketball brand in years. Their attempts to come back have consistently flopped because they don't have the marketing reach, the infrastructure, or the player roster that Nike and Adidas do. And now, Reese is seeing the consequences. Her shoe line with Reebok, which was hyped on social media, has completely underperformed. The sales numbers are embarrassing compared to Caitlin Clark's Nike jersey launch. While Clark's gear is selling out everywhere, Reese's shoes are sitting on shelves. This isn't just about design or marketing. It's about credibility. Nike brings instant legitimacy to an athlete's brand. Reebok, on the other hand, feels like a gamble. And right now, it's a gamble that's not paying off. We've known for a while that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are rivals on the court. Ever since that 2023 NCAA championship game where Reese taunted Clark, the media has played up the storyline of Reese being the villain and Clark being the superstar hero. But now, this rivalry has spilled over into the business world. Nike giving Caitlin Clark her own logo is basically a stamp of approval that she's the face of the future. Meanwhile, Reese being stuck with Reebok and seeing her shoe line flop is a harsh reminder that popularity on social media doesn't always translate into long-term success. From reports coming out, insiders are saying that Angel Reese is frustrated with how things are playing out. She expected her Reebok deal to put her on equal footing with Clark, but the reality is very different. Every metric, from merchandise sales to jersey popularity to fan engagement, shows Caitlin Clark is miles ahead. Let's break down why Nike went with Caitlin Clark as their top priority. Performance first. Caitlin Clark is redefining what's possible in women's basketball. Her logo is built around her ability to shoot from deep, and that resonates with fans. She's changing the way people watch the game. Marketability. Clark's fanbase isn't just limited to women's basketball fans. She appeals to casual sports fans, families, and even NBA audiences. Her highlights trend every single week, and she's constantly breaking viewership records. Caitlin Clark doesn't need to force a brand. Her game speaks for itself. When Nike gives her a logo, fans believe in it. Nike always bets on athletes who can define an era. They did it with Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, LeBron James, and now they're doing it with Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese, on the other hand, doesn't check these boxes in the same way. Yes, she has a strong social media following, but she doesn't have the same universal appeal or the historic performance numbers that Clark does. So why did Angel Reese go with Reebok? That's the million-dollar question. The flop of her shoe line is already being noticed by fans and critics. Social media has been brutal, with people comparing her Reebok shoes to Clark's Nike jerseys and calling it a mismatch from the start. And speaking of social media, the fan reaction has been overwhelming. Caitlin Clark's fans are celebrating, calling the Nike deal well-deserved, and pointing out that she's finally getting the superstar recognition she deserves. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's critics are clowning her Reebok shoes, with memes about how no one is buying them. Some fans are even saying Reebok made a mistake betting on her. Nike's investment in Clark isn't just about selling jerseys. It's about marketing the entire WNBA to new audiences. They're using her as the face of a movement, and it's working. For Angel Reese, this is a wake-up call. If she wants to compete with Clark on and off the court, she has to deliver better performances and pick smarter partnerships. Right now, it looks like she chose the wrong brand at the wrong time. As for Caitlin Clark, this Nike deal is just the beginning. Don't be surprised if she eventually gets her own signature shoe line, something only a handful of WNBA players have ever achieved. Her brand is growing at a pace we've never seen before in women's basketball. From TV ratings to attendance to merchandise sales, Caitlin Clark is single-handedly elevating the league. And Nike knows it. That's why they didn't waste any time putting her front and center. At the end of the day, this story is about two athletes on very different paths. Caitlin Clark has the game, the numbers, the fans, and now the Nike machine behind her. Angel Reese, on the other hand, bet on Reebok. And so far, it looks like a losing gamble. The rivalry between these two isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about branding, business, and legacy. And right now, Caitlin Clark is winning on every front. So, what do you think? Did Angel Reese make a huge mistake signing with Reebok? Or do you think she can turn things around? And how big do you think Caitlin Clark's Nike brand will become in the next few years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for the latest updates.